Yeah, 2 a.m. Purple lights through the blinds. Smoke in the air. Everything slower tonight. City lights flicker through the window pane. Same old thoughts running circles in my brain. Ashtray full but the feeling stays. Lost somewhere inside these endless days. Old records spinning in the corner slow. Memories playing where I used to go. Every scar got a story to tell. Every drag feels like breaking a spell. Rain on the rooftop, keeping perfect time. Mixing with the bass and the wandering mind. Everybody sleeping while I'm wide awake. Trying to hold together what I cannot shake. Street lights painting shadows on the wall. Funny how the loudest nights feel small. I ain't chasing nothing, I ain't running fast. Just sitting with the ghosts of my past.
And the smoke goes up like prayers in the dark. Every little memory leaves another mark. Purple ashes falling from the sky. Watching all my worries drifting by. 2 in the morning, nowhere left to hide. Just me and the city on this lonely ride. Purple ashes floating through the room. Slow dancing with the midnight gloom. Everything hurts, but everything's alright. Under neon stars tonight. Old friends faded like cassette tape hiss. Some names linger that I still miss. Different roads, different ways to fall. Funny how I still remember them all. The skyline glowing, violet and blue. Every light reminding me of you. Not a heartbreak, not a tragedy. Just another chapter living inside me. Bassline rolling underneath my feet. Slow enough to make the silence sweet. Every note feels heavy with soul. Every melody making me whole. Got no answers, hidden in the haze. Only quiet peace in these smoky days. Maybe healing isn't moving on. Maybe healing is where you belong. When the smoke goes up like prayers in the dark. Every little memory leaves another mark. Purple ashes falling from the sky. Watching all my worries drifting by. 2 in the morning, nowhere left to hide. Just me and the city on this lonely ride. Purple ashes floating through the room. Slow dancing with the midnight gloom. Everything hurts, but everything's alright. Under neon stars tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel different. Maybe not. Maybe the answers were never the point. Maybe peace is enough. Yeah. Let it ride. Let it breathe. Purple ashes falling from the sky. Watching all my worries drifting by. Straight night therapy under city lights. Floating through the silence of the night. Purple ashes fading into dawn. Still here when the darkness is gone. Everything hurts, but
Yeah. 2:17 a.m. Still rolling. No destination. Just me, these city lights, and another sleepless night. Empty streets and a half-lit moon. Radio humming an old sad tune. Dashboard glowing, purple and gold. Got a million thoughts, but they all feel old. Passing through the blocks where I used to be. Different face now, staring back at me. Every stoplight feels like deja vu. Every memory somehow leads to you. Not a lover, not a heartbreak song, just the places where I used to belong. Old friends scattered like cigarette ash. Life moves slow, then suddenly fast. Windows crack, let the smoke drift out. Trying to silence what the mind talks about. Engine low like a distant prayer. Nobody knows that I'm out here. Street signs blur in the midnight rain. Trying to outrun yesterday's pain, but the city keeps calling my name, like every road still feels the same. And these headlights cut through the dark like old memories, leaving their mark. Every mile feels like therapy, even if the road never sets me free. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, streetlights shining on these battle scars. Windows down and the bass turn low, trying to find somewhere my mind can go. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, talking to ghosts underneath the stars. Maybe tonight I'll finally see the version of me I'm supposed to be. The skyline glows like a faded dream. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Everybody's searching for a sign, while I'm just trying to quiet my mind. Saw a diner open all night long. Same old jukebox, same old songs. People sitting with their coffee cups, trying to patch what life tears up. Funny how strangers feel like friends when you're awake while the night never ends. Every soul got a story inside. Every smile got something to hide. The bassline rolling under my chest, like it's telling me to get some rest. But rest don't come when the city's alive, and neither do answers at 4:45. So I keep driving through the neon glow, past every place that I used to know. Learning that peace isn't something you chase. Sometimes it finds you in empty space. And these headlights cut through the dark like old memories, leaving their mark. Every mile feels like therapy, even if the road never sets me free. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, streetlights shining on these battle scars. Windows down and the bass turn low, trying to find somewhere my mind can go. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, talking to ghosts underneath the stars. Maybe tonight I'll finally see the version of me I'm supposed to be. Maybe healing looks like this: a quiet road, a midnight drift. No grand answers, no big reveal, just enough silence to finally feel. Maybe growth ain't moving fast. Maybe it's learning to forgive your past. Yeah, let the beat ride. City lights, smoke trails, No Sleep Boulevard. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, streetlights shining on these battle scars. Every turn feels a little less cold. Every now helps me let things go. Riding down No Sleep Boulevard, watching the night fade into dawn. Maybe peace was here all along, waiting for me to slow down. Wait for it, you're in. Still home, but somehow lighter. See you tomorrow. No Sleep Boulevard. Yeah. Smoke in the air tonight. Another late one. Another conversation with the sky. Drifting ducks. That's right. Ashes falling on the windowsill slow. Watching city lights put on a lonely show. Purple haze floating underneath the moon. Lost in my thoughts in an old blues tune. Everybody got a place they run. When the daylight fades and the work is done. Mine somewhere between the bass and the smoke. Somewhere between the truth and the jokes. Used to think time would heal every scar. Now I know some wounds make you who you are. Every drag got a memory attached. Every lesson got a bridge that's burned black. Raindrops dancing on the avenue, reminding me of people I once knew. Not all gone, not all around. Some just faded in the background sounds. The city hums like an old cassette, playing songs that I can't forget. And every mile that the night unfolds feels like another story getting told. So I let the smoke rise.
Higher than my doubts, let the silence answer what I can't figure out. Smoke signals in the midnight air, sending on memories somewhere, floating through the neon glow to places only dreamers know. Signals drifting through the sky, carrying pieces of my life. Every cloud slowly fades away, but the feeling somehow.
Street corner liquor store still open late. Same old faces trying to escape. Everybody fighting something unseen. Behind every smile and every routine. I got no diamonds, got no fame, just a notebook full of pain. Turning the lyrics over dusty drums. Trying to tell people where I'm from. The bass line rolling like a summer tide. Pulling old emotions from inside. Some nights heavy, some nights light. Some nights feel like a movie scene at night. Purple reflections on a chrome bumper. Thinking about life, getting older and younger. Funny how both can happen at once. One step forward, 2 months lost. Still I keep my head above the waves. Learning how to sit with darker days. Not every answer comes right away. Sometimes healing takes its own shape. So I let the smoke rise.
Higher than my doubts, let the silence answer what I can't figure out. Smoke signals in the memory, sending on memories somewhere, floating through the neon glow to places only dreamers know. The signals drifting through the sky, carrying pieces of my life. Every cloud slowly fades away, but the feeling somehow stays. Maybe every cloud is a message. Maybe every scar has a lesson. Maybe every road leads somewhere. Even when it disappears, maybe all these late nights aren't wasted time. Maybe they're teaching me how to read my mind.
Yeah. Just let it drift. No rush. No destination. Only the ride. The horizon slowly changing shades. Night surrender in the morning rays. Still got smoke hanging in the breeze. Still got songs living inside me. Every heartbeat sinking with the kick. Every memory playing through the mix. Every chapter that I thought was gone still echoes softly through these songs. The road ahead ain't
crystal clear, but the darkness doesn't scare me here. Found a little peace in the unknown, found a little strength on my own. Now the skyline starts to fade to blue, and the city's waking up brand new. But for one last moment I remain, floating through this purple rain.
Smoke signals in the midnight air, sending old memories somewhere, floating through the neon glow to places only dreamers know. Smoke signals drifting through the sky, carrying pieces of my life. Every cloud slowly fades away, but the feeling somehow stays. Signals rising with the dawn, proof that even pain moves on. Everything changes, that's true, but tonight I found something new.
Smoke signals into the sunrise, still drifting, still breathing, still here.
Yeah. Purple skies, city lights, another night above it all. Sitting on a rooftop, watching time move slow. Purple skyline putting on a show. Every building glowing like a dream. Nothing ever really what it seems. Used to chase everything I could find. Now I'm just protecting my peace of mind. Old ambitions still live somewhere deep, but tonight the city's helping me breathe. Car horns echo far below, like distant memories I used to know. Every light got somebody awake, trying to heal from their own mistakes. The moon hanging over downtown streets, keeping rhythm with the drums and beats. Life ain't perfect, but it still feels real. Sometimes scars are proof you heal. And the city keeps glowing, even when I'm slowing down. Maybe that's the lesson, maybe peace is found. Under the purple skyline glow, there's still some places I gotta go. Still some dreams inside my soul, still some stories left untold. Under the purple skyline light, everything feels alright tonight. Maybe I don't need control, maybe I just need the road. Smoke floating in the open air, taking all the pressure somewhere. Used to carry every weight alone, now I let the night carry some. Street lamps painting golden lines across these old restless thoughts of mine. Funny how silence can speak so loud when you're sitting high above the crowd. The bass line rolling underneath, like the city got its own heartbeat. Every note lands soft and clean, like medicine hidden in a dream. No race left for me to win, only trying to feel whole within. Learning every chapter got its place, even if it leaves a different taste. Maybe tomorrow brings new roads, maybe tonight is enough. Maybe healing looks like this, watching lights above the mist. Under the purple skyline glow, there's still some places I gotta go. Still some dreams inside my soul, still some stories left untold. Under the purple skyline light, everything feels alright tonight. Maybe I don't need control, maybe I just need the road. No appointments, no advice, just me and the night. Ashtray sitting by the dashboard light. Another long conversation with the night. Everybody got their own way to cope. Mine somewhere between these beats and smoke. The city's quiet but my mind ain't still. I'm trying to understand the way I feel. Some wounds fade and some remain. Some become lyrics inside the pain. I've been carrying things I never said. Conversations replaying in my head. Moments I wish I could rewrite. People I miss on nights like this. The bass keeps rolling through the speakers low, like it understands things nobody knows. Every chord lands heavy and slow, helping old emotions let go. No doctor, no preacher, no miracle cure. Just late night honesty and something pure. This ain't smoke, this therapy. Late night talks with the real me. No disguising, no pretending, just healing while the record's spinning. This ain't smoke, this therapy. Finding peace inside the melody. Every cloud drifting away, helping me survive another day. Passing through the windshield glass, watching another lonely hour pass. Everybody chasing bigger things while I'm just listening to what silence brings. Old regrets still visit sometimes, but they don't own this heart of mine. I've learned pain don't disappear, you simply learn to keep it near. The moon reflected on the hood, making everything look understood. Funny how perspective changes shape when you finally stop trying to escape. Every scar got a lesson hidden, every loss got a chapter written. Every road got another bend, and every ending starts again. Maybe healing isn't getting over. Maybe healing is carrying lighter. Maybe healing staying present while life keeps moving. This ain't smoke, this therapy. Late night talks with the real me. No disguising, no pretending, just healing while the record's spinning. This ain't smoke, this therapy. Finding peace inside the melody. Every cloud drifting away, helping me survive another day. 2 a.m. Still rolling, still breathing, still here. Yeah. Window crack. City lights. Mind drifting. Again. Yeah. Head resting by the window glass. Watching every neon shadow pass. Raindrops racing down the frame. Looking different but they feel the same. Yeah. Got a pocket full of old regrets and a couple dreams I ain't reached yet. Still breathing, still moving on, still finding reasons inside these songs. The city painted in purple haze, like a photograph from better days. Street lights stretching across the road, like reminders not to lose hope. Yeah. Everybody running towards something,
Well, I'm just trying to hear my own heartbeat. Sometimes slowing down is the move. Sometimes silence tells the truth. The bass line rolling soft and deep, like a promise the night can keep. And every chord from the Rhodes keys feels like medicine in the breeze. I don't need answers tonight, just somewhere to drift, somewhere these thoughts can finally sit. Window seat dreams in the midnight glow, watching life through a cloud of smoke, trying to find where my spirit goes when the city sleeps and nobody knows. Window seat dreams in a late night ride, carrying pieces of me inside. Every mile feels a little more free, like the road remembers me. Yeah. Like the road remembers me. Yeah, old train tracks by the riverside bring back memories I cannot hide. Conversations fading into air, people I loved who aren't still there. But tonight ain't built for pain alone. It's about learning how much I've grown. Every scar got a lesson attached, every loss left wisdom in the ash. The moon hanging low above downtown, like it understands this feeling now. No pressure to become someone else, just enough courage to be myself. Music playing low through the speakers, sounding wiser than most teachers, teaching me what time reveals, how to sit with the things I feel. Maybe peace isn't far away. Maybe peace is right here today, inside the road, inside the sound, inside the moments we slow down. Window seat dreams in the midnight glow, watching life through a cloud of smoke, trying to find where my spirit goes when the city sleeps and nobody knows. Window seat dreams in a late night ride, carrying pieces of me inside. Every mile feels a little more free, like the road remembers me. Window seat, purple sky, still rolling, still alive. Another night, another cloud, another conversation with myself. Smoke rising slow into the dark, like every thought leaving its mark. The city's quiet, but my mind speaks loud, lost somewhere inside the clouds. Got questions that nobody hears, built from years and years and years. Some about love, some about fear, some about why I'm still standing here. The bass line hums beneath the night, keeping all these memories alive. Every drum hit feels like truth, Every melody cuts right through. Street lights glowing outside the glass. Watching another lonely hour pass. But somehow loneliness feels less cold when the music keeps touching your soul. Used to think I needed escape. Now I just need a little space. Some room to breathe and understand the person hidden beneath the plans.
These hazy conversations in the midnight glow, talking to the version of me I barely know. Every cloud carries something real. Every song helps me heal. Hazy conversations through the neon haze, trying to understand these passing days. Maybe growth is learning slow. Things don't have to be controlled.
The skyline painted purple and gold, looking beautiful, looking old. Like every dream I used to chase, still floating somewhere in this space. I remember nights I felt lost, counting every single cost, trying to become somebody else instead of trusting in myself. Now the road feels different somehow. Less about later, more about now. Less about winning every race, more about finding my own pace. The moonlight shining on the hood, making everything look understood. Even though I still don't know exactly where this path will go. The smoke keeps drifting overhead, taking worries I don't need. And for the first time in a while, I can finally sit and breathe.
No destination, no finish line, just this moment in this state of mind. No grand answer, no hidden key, just becoming who I'm meant to be. Hazy conversations in the midnight glow, talking to the version of me I barely know. Every cloud carries something real. Every song helps me heal. Hazy conversations through the neon haze, trying to understand these passing days. Maybe growth is learning slow. Things don't have to be controlled.
The city sleeping,
The smoke keeps rising,
the music keeps playing.
and I'm still listening. Rain falling, neon glowing, 2 a.m. still moving.
Raindrops dancing on the windshield slow. Neon colors putting on a show. Purple reflection sliding down the glass. Watching another sleepless hour pass. City breathing through the storm tonight. Every puddle catching distant light. The streets look cleaner when they're soaked in rain. Like the world forgot its own pain. I've been carrying thoughts too long, turning heavy feelings into songs. Every drum, it helps release the weight. Every chord reminds me it's not too late. Tail lights glowing in the distance red, like old memories inside my head. Some still hurt and some still shine. Some get softer over time. The bass line rolls beneath my chest like the night knows what I need best. Not answers, not some grand escape, just enough peace to stay awake. And the rain keeps falling like it's washing everything away. One drop at a time, one thought at a time. Neon rain therapy tonight.
purple skies and city lights. Every mile helps me let things go. Every cloud moves a little slow. Neon rain therapy again, healing things I can't explain. Somewhere between the bass and storm, I finally feel warm.
The freeway stretching endlessly, like a ribbon through uncertainty. No destination on my GPS, just following wherever peace is next. Street signs blur beneath the rain, like old mistakes without their sting. Funny how distance changes things, even wounds can lose their wings. The radio humming low and deep, keeping rhythm with the city streets. Every note feels carefully placed, like medicine wrapped in bass. The moon hidden somewhere overhead, watching silently through storm clouds spread. And though I can't see it tonight, I know it's still behind the sky. Maybe hope works just like that, hidden behind what darkness sat, waiting quietly out of sight for someone willing to keep driving. No rush, no rain, just rain and bass. No pressure, no fear, just being here. Neon rain therapy tonight, purple skies and city lights. Every mile helps me let things go. Every cloud moves a little slow. Neon rain therapy again, healing things I can't explain. Somewhere between the bass and storm, I finally feel warm. Rain fade, sky clearing, still driving, still healing.
Smoke trail.
Oh, memory still fading.
Rear view full of places I've been, road ahead full of questions again. Street lights stretching down the lane, like reflections of a former pain. Used to think I'd never move beyond all the nights I carried for too long. Now I see those chapters had a role, helping build a stronger soul. Smoke drifting from the open glass, watching old emotions slowly pass. Not forgotten, not erased, just finally put back in place. The skyline rolling purple blue, looking different than it used to. Maybe change is beautiful that way, turning darkness into shade. The bass line rolling through the frame, like a friend who always stays. Every drum hit feels sincere, every melody crystal clear. Ashes in the rear view now, no reason to hold them down. Everything that hurt before doesn't own me anymore. Ashes in the rear view light, drifting further every night. Every mile creates more space between me and yesterday. Ashes in the rearview glass, watching old shadows finally pass. Maybe healing isn't far, maybe healing is where you are.
crossing bridges over silent water.
Feeling lighter than I did before. The city humming underneath like a giant mechanical heartbeat. Every window tells a different tale. Different victories, different fails. Everybody trying to survive, everybody trying to feel alive. I've spent years looking behind, searching through a crowded mind, trying to understand what went wrong. Instead of noticing, I moved on. The moon reflects across the road, painting silver over everything old. And for the first time in a while, the future actually makes me smile. Not because life suddenly changed, not because the pain disappeared, but because I learned how to carry it without letting it steer. Let it drift, let it fade. Every memory has its place, but tonight I'm moving on with the city. And this song passes in the rearview light, drifting further every night. Every mile creates more space between me and yesterday. Ashes in the rearview glass, watching old shadows finally pass. Maybe healing isn't far, maybe healing is where you are. Oh. Rearview fading, sunrise coming, still rolling, still rolling.
Yeah. 3 a.m. Freeway lights. One last ride before sunrise. The freeway's empty and the city sleeps. Only the headlights keeping me company. Purple clouds hanging over downtown, like a crown floating above the ground. Another night spent chasing peace, another night trying to feel complete. The radio low, the bassline deep, like a promise the night intends to keep. Every mile got a memory attached, every lesson hidden in the past. Some came easy, some came hard, some left permanent marks on my heart. The smoke drifts slow through the open air, taking old worries somewhere. And for a moment everything feels still, like time itself lost its will. Street signs passing one by one, like chapters fading with the night gone. And every drum hit keeps me grounded when the silence gets too crowded. No destination, no finish line, just me and these thoughts crossing my mind. Last light on the freeway shines like hope surviving through the night. Every mile pulls me closer home, even when I ride alone. Last light on the freeway glows, guiding places nobody knows. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found the strength to move on. The skyline slowly fading blue, morning waiting just beyond view. The stars surrender one by one, making room for the rising sun. I've spent years trying to understand the cards I got in life I planned, but wisdom came when I stopped fighting and started simply riding. The moon reflects across my hood, making everything look understood. Not because I found every answer, but because I stopped needing them. The bass line rolls beneath my chest like an old friend saying rest. You've carried enough for one lifetime, leave some worries behind. The city taught me many things, how every us eventually sings, how broken roads can still lead
never truly alone. The night's almost over, but the feeling remains. Some lessons arrive inside midnight rain. Last light on the freeway shines like hope surviving through the night. Every mile pulls me closer home, even when I ride alone. Last light on the freeway glows, got in places nobody knows. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found the strength to move on. Maybe peace was never waiting at the end of the road. Maybe peace was always hiding inside the ride itself. Maybe healing isn't arriving. Maybe healing is becoming who you are, 1 mile at a time. Yeah. Sun coming up, city waking, still Rhodes. Yeah. Now the horizon burns with gold, replacing all the purple tones. The night's reflections disappear, but their lessons stay right here. I see the freeway differently now, not as escape but as a past somehow. A place where thoughts became clear, and silence finally lost its fear. The smoke is faded from the sky, the moon has said its last goodbye, but something inside remains, a quiet calm I can't explain. Every road eventually bends, every story eventually ends, but every ending leaves a spark to help illuminate the dark. So if you're driving through your own storm, trying to find where you belong, keep moving, keep breathing, stay strong. The sunrise has been coming all along. Last light on the freeway shine like hope surviving through the night. Every mile pulls me closer home, even when I ride alone. Last light on the freeway glows, got in places nobody knows. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, last light on the freeway fades, making room for brighter days. Everything changes, that's the truth, but tonight I found something new. The night is gone, the road continues, the music fades, but the journey doesn't. Drift in dusk. Until next time. Yeah.